What is going on, everybody? It's your boy PTK Blam back with another video for you guys. How's everybody doing, man? It is your boy PTK Blam. So as you guys know, man, as I always start the videos, just saying thank you guys for the continued support on the channel, the continued support on the podcast, man. You guys have been completely awesome. I just want to say thank you for you guys. Please like, subscribe to videos, share them. Once again, my goal is to get to 1,500 subscribers, guys. I got a lot of big things lined up for this channel. I got a lot of big things lined up for the podcast, but I'm trying to do it big here. So I had a great topic lined up for you guys here today, and I want to kind of dive right into it. You guys don't know, but it is currently about 10:40 p.m. at night. Now, I was supposed to drop this video earlier as everything was going on, but I got busy, got a family, I'm married, got a wife, got kids that I have to take care of, a couple things that I had to run around and do as far as errands go, but we're not going to even talk about that, guys. It's very late, but I'm going to still get this damn video out because I care about you guys this much, and I really felt like, this was kind of on my mind, and I really wanted to talk about it, so I felt like, you know what, why the hell not? So what I wanted to talk about today was, it's kind of a few different things, so this is going to kind of be a gumbo of different topics because there's really not one thing that I want to talk about. I have no idea what I'm even going to title this video actually, but I'll figure something out within the next 10 minutes or so. Anyway, so as you guys know, I've been an Xbox fan since day one. I've had an OG Xbox, and I've been an Xbox fan ever since. I've owned the PlayStation 2, I owned the PlayStation 3 at one point, but I've never really been a big Sony fan. I do appreciate the brand. I love a lot of the things that Sony does. I am not a hater, so to speak. I love a lot of their games, the franchises. They've contributed just as much as Xbox to gaming as a whole. And if Sony went away right now, it'd be a way worse gaming atmosphere, a worse gaming environment. So I just kind of want to preface this by saying all of that. Now, if you guys don't know, Sony there was a Paris Games conference this week that just happened earlier today. I completely forgot about it, to be honest with you guys. I saw it maybe 3 or 4 days ago on Twitter. Somebody had tweeted out saying that it was going to be this week. I know Aaron Greenberg tweeted out a photo of them in France, him in France, particularly with the PUBG developers. I still don't know what announcement came from it. I do have to check, but anyway, guys, so a lot happened today. Essentially, Sony announced a bunch of first-party games, exclusives. Detroit, this new game was it's I don't know. I want to call it a samurai game. I think it's called something a Tashimi. I can't think of it. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. As a God of War, obviously, The Last of Us 2. So a lot of news coming out. Now, one thing I want to give credit for, and I did put this on Twitter, give Sony credit for, is being the pioneer of the narrative this generation, okay? When the generation started, it was price, okay? As the time went on, it was power, okay? With the PS4 being slightly more powerful than the Xbox One. And then as things transitioned, it was third-party marketing deals, okay? They were kind of pioneering that. And then over time, it's kind of transitioned from this point to where those things don't matter now. The Xbox One X is coming out. The power is not there. The pricing, it's more similar now, with the Xbox One S and the vanilla Xbox One. So the pricing's not a big issue. DRM, all of that went away for a long time. Nobody talks about that anymore. Now it seems to be single-player experiences. And Sony has always been a very good company about making those kind of games. That's been pretty much their bread and butter. They're known for single-player, story-driven games now, okay? Now, fair enough, Microsoft doesn't have as many in the catalog, or as many to pick from in the catalog. They don't have as many games that are single-player, story-driven games. So, as I say that, I am a multifaceted gamer, and I know a lot of people that are. But every 3 to 6 months, this happens in the Xbox community if you do not know. Something happens like this, and the Xbox community all of a sudden becomes divided. You have people that are like, Microsoft is not doing enough. They're not delivering the type of experiences that we want. This is BS. There's no roadmap for the future. On one hand, I completely understand that because over time, Microsoft have kind of put 2 steps ahead of themselves and then they take one back. Put 2 steps ahead of themselves and then they take one back. So it looks like, okay, where are we going here? And they've shown that numerous times. It's kind of befuddled. You don't really know what's going on. I mean, are we doing single-player story-driven games? Are we not doing that? There's been very few sequels to a lot of games that people want sequels to. The roadmap has been kind of cloudy. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, as I usually do, because this time around, I'm expecting Microsoft to have a super big 2018 strictly because I feel like the hardware issue is no longer a problem. The hardware is not a problem. The Xbox One X is coming out. The reviews are going crazy for it. Digital Foundry's come out and said this thing is a monster. It's a beast. It does everything plus more that they said it was going to do. The power narrative is over. The price narrative is over. DRM narrative is over. It's all about the software. So with Microsoft having this console coming out, knowing that, hey, we're ahead of the game. We have this gap between us and a competitor, and we know the publishers are going to enjoy this. There's been many publishers coming out saying, hey, this thing is a beast, this thing is a monster. We are going to love developing for this console. That's no longer a problem. Now let's see where you guys are going to go forth now, okay? So I'm expecting a huge 2018. I don't necessarily know if they're going to come out with a bunch of single player story driven games. I mean, obviously a diverse portfolio is going to help everybody. I like a wide variety of games, but it almost seems like Microsoft makes these games and then they people don't buy them, or Microsoft makes these games and then people all of a sudden want different kinds of games. So all of a sudden, single player story driven games. 6 months ago it was JRPGs. Before that it was RPGs in general. Before that, it was platformers. Before that, it was indies. Okay, what are we going to do here? A lot of us gamers have a ridiculously large backlog that we are never going to get to any damn way. Okay? Now, I'm not going to speak for anybody else. I'm just speaking for me on this particular matter. I don't. I mean, it's great. A diverse portfolio is awesome. Okay. Now I'm hoping for these kind of games to come around because the Xbox One X is going to be awesome. I'm hoping for developers to really take notice of that, and I hope Microsoft with the hardware now in house, the hardware now kind of locked down. They have that nice sizable gap between them and the competition that they can now focus on putting the time, the effort, and the resources into making these different kinds of games. We got games that we know that are coming out. Sea of Thieves, Crackdown. We don't know much else outside of that for the next probably 18 months. So it's kind of hard. And like I said before, on one hand, I do understand everybody's upset. Not everybody, but a large majority of Xbox gamers are upset. I saw it on Twitter. They're like, man, this is bullshit. Microsoft has no roadmap. They don't know, they don't know what they're doing. I'm not excited as a gamer. I have nothing to get excited for. So I'm going to go ahead and put the shoe on the other foot. Everything I saw from Paris Game Show, majority of the games that we saw, we already knew were coming out. On top of the fact that these games were not CGI trailers. I mean, we see it at E3. I mean, how many times are we going to see CGI trailers of the games we knew were coming out a year or two ago? About 6 to 8 months ago, everybody was complaining. Why are these companies announcing these games 2 years out when we're not going to get to play them 2 years from now? Okay, so let's pick and choose. We can't have our cake and eat it too, guys. Is it going to be? Are we going to announce these games too far out? Are we going to get Google Gaga over CGI trailers? Which one is it going to be? Because I'm seeing the same people on both sides of the fence. You can't fucking do that. You can't complain that there's no roadmap and turn around and say, oh well, I'm tired. I don't want to see trailers for games that are 2 and 3 years out. That's exactly what was shown at Sony's press conference. Now, God of War obviously is coming out. We've seen Detroit 2 years ago. We've seen God of War 2 years ago. There's some other games, Last of Us 2. We knew that was coming anyway. We just hadn't seen anything from it. We knew that was a goddamn elephant in the room. We was wondering when we was going to see something from that. And I don't really want to sound bitter or take anything away from Sony because, once again, Sony does a great job at marketing. They do a great job at hitting right where their core fan base wants. I mean, they're known for that. That is their strength. So I assume and I always expect them to do those kinds of things. So it really came as no shock to me when I heard some of the news that I heard. All I'm saying is gamers, especially gamers in this Xbox community, you can't have your cake and eat it too. A lot of us, once again, have these huge backlogs that we're never going to get to. There's still multi-plats that are coming out every single month. We're still going to get exclusives. And once again, I understand. I can completely understand people that are going on the other side of the fence saying, hey, I understand what you're saying, D or BLAM, but there's still no roadmap. I get it. For some people, that's like, you know what? I don't really get excited because I don't know where we're going. So I just kind of wanted to address that, guys. I don't want to ramble on for too long. I just kind of had the thought on my mind. I figured, you know what? I want to address this, get a video up, talk about this a little bit because I've seen the back and forth on Twitter. And once again, it feels like every 3 to 6 months, something happens and a narrative changes. Every 3 to 6 months or so. If you have not been in the Xbox community, it just seems to be that way from time to time. I don't know what it is, but something happens and everybody becomes divided. And a month or two goes by, and then everybody kind of settles down. You know what I'm saying? Once the games come out, software comes out, hardware comes out, things kind of settle down. Then another 3 or 4 months from then, boom, something else happens, and now it's World War III. Everybody's on one side of the fence or the other. But anyway, guys, once again, it's your boy PTK Blam, the host with the most, guys. Please like and subscribe to the video. Let me know that in the comment section what you guys think about this, man. I don't know what I'm going to title this video. I may title it Xbox Friend. I have no idea, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about this. Get your feedback. Let me know that in the comment section what you guys think. Please subscribe to the video. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. Once again, I'm trying to get to 1,500 subscribers, and you guys have been awesome with the continued support. I love you guys so much, guys. I am out of here. I'm going to take my ass to sleep. You guys have a great day. I will see you guys very soon. Oh, by the way, I'm going to start doing videos every single day. I'm going to commit to that, guys, okay? If I do not put a video up every single day, guys, I want you guys to tweet the hell out of me, DM me, Blam, where is that freaking video? So I'm going to hold myself to doing that, guys. I know I've been very inconsistent with the channel, but I'm trying to break that habit as much as I can, guys. I know for sure that I can do it. So I'm going to make 100% concerted effort to get these videos out every single day. I've got myself a nice little calendar, got myself a nice little planner, and a reminder that I'll be doing this, guys. And once again, guys, stay tuned for the Shop Podcast channel every week on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, guys. Check us out. I got a great guest coming out this week. She is pretty awesome, new to the Xbox community, been around for a while, huge gamer, but you guys will see that surprise once the Shop Podcast comes on Thursday. So once again, peace out, guys. Love you. Friendly Neighborhood Gamer. I am out. Take it easy.